Well, what do we have here, eh? Look at this new transmog I've got for the sword. How much better is that than the last one? Because I wasn't keen on the last one. So I got whatever sword this is, and then added the enchant to it. Where is she? Appearances. Probably just be easier if I do this, won't it? Reverse. So it's the freezing greatsword of the Ebon Blade is what we've got on, and then we slapped on Mongoose. I'm quite happy with that one. The only thing I'd do is maybe to change the colour of the handle from purple to maybe the gold that he's got on his armour. But let's face it, we're going to replace that at some point anyway. Well, it's nice to look nice, isn't it? Right, let's crack on with this. No messing about. Will this be the DK's last episode, or will he have another one in him? Because 17 levels in one video would be quite a lot, to be fair. But I'm sure it is quicker towards the end. Could be wrong. I went on anniversary yesterday after I finished recording. For a change, I went on my Warlock, and I think I dinged one level, but I was pretty much nearly already there though before I logged on. So it's not like I had a great deal to do. But that's it. In one session you get one level. It just takes that long on an anniversary, doesn't it? On the vanilla version of the game. I'm looking for... Here he is. All sorts of videos about TBC. Just watching one then, it would say, should you level now or wait for pre-patch? And I was thinking, if you've got the ability to level now, why would you wait? Uh-oh. I've taken on more than I can chew here. I'll kill these... Shit, do one. Oh no, because I can't run towards them, I'll die anyway. Right, hold with me a second. Come on, we can do it. That was touch and go. Yeah, if you have the ability to level now, I don't see why you would wait until the pre-patch. Because you might as well just chip away at it. I know it's a lot quicker in the pre-patch, but it's a lot quicker if you already start at level 10 than if you start at level 0. Where's this other elite one? He patrols outside. I'll tell you what would be easier if we just kill some random ones, so then they can't run into us. Sometimes it is actually beneficial though, to have these side ones near you when you're fighting someone harder, purely for the sake of having that death strike. So like say with a warrior as well, I find that, so that you can use victory rush and then go back to the elite. But obviously you don't want too many. I think for TBC, what I'm going to have is, I'm going to boost a rogue, and I'm going to have my warlock who's 44, 45, so at least that's not a long way to go. 15, 16 levels. And once the pre-patch comes out, that should make it easier. And I wouldn't mind a little warrior. I know they're like better, obviously. Well, it's the same for anything class, I suppose. They're going to say they want better if you're good at the game, but you can say that for anything, can't you? Then again, how I play it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't know what would be best to do PvP on. Maybe the warlock, so I can just sort of stand back in like AV and things like that, dot people up. Well, I could on the rogue as well. I could get flags and be a bit of a nuisance. So they would both be good, and then I could do that with those two, and then run maybe all dungeons on the warrior. That seems not a bad little plan, that. Maybe we've come up with something there. It does mean leveling 3 different characters. But I could do some of that on this channel, couldn't I? Do the 60 to 70. Like I said, I would have preferred... Why is it not doing it? Out of range. Where do I need to be then? Right in the middle of that. We'll see. I would have preferred to do the 1 to 70 though on the channel instead of just 60 to 70, but if that's not an option, then it might just have to be that. Mightn't it? Like pouring down at work on my last hour of it, which isn't too bad. Better at the end than at the beginning. You saw it for the rest of the day. I got back to the office, I'd done my rounds, and someone hadn't even done half their round and had already gone. My boss asked, like, oh, can you do a couple of tracked parcels for us just on there? And it was only like a 1-2 minute walk away from the office. I was like, yeah, go on then. So I did those, and then went back to the office, signed out, and came home, shower, not eaten yet, just pretty much shower, straight on with this. I was thinking, because the Harry Potter channel, I know it's still tiny, obviously it starts with 1 subscriber and it's gone to 17 now, because of some shorts, which again, I get it, 17 to nothing. But you have to start from 1, 2, 3 and build up, don't you? So hopefully we can. And I was thinking what I could do is do that video about why Hermione should be with Harry. And I did mention in the past, it's almost, it's not almost, it is annoying, the fact that you need about, let's say, like 70 to 90 pictures, because obviously each picture I have it on forward for 4 seconds, next picture out for 4 seconds. So to make that into a 5-6 minute video, you need like 90. And I did mine before thinking that's a lot of pictures to go through all the films, but then I thought today, break it down. Instead of seeing it as 90 pictures you need across the films, just see it as 10 pictures from the first film, 10 from the second, 10 from the third, and do it like that. And honestly, just that little thought of doing it that way made me feel miles better. It made it feel less overwhelming. Even though I'm getting the same amount of pictures, just having a better structure for it. Because all I have to do then is I'll go through the first one, find pictures where like it's just Harry and Hermione, just Ron and Hermione, and then maybe all 3, and then I'll just screenshot, put them in a folder. Why are we just following the healer? Yeah, and then see if they fit. But I'm thinking I haven't even done the script yet. So that's the one idea I've got for the Harry Potter video next. I want to get killed here if I'm not careful. And then the next one for WoW, which wouldn't be out till the 9th of January probably, because I've already got ones to come out, is that one where I'll have all the cinematics, like all the cinematics for the expansions and the original one, I suppose. And I'd put in order which I think are the best. Which, when I first thought of it, I thought that'd be an interesting video. Easy to make in a way, and quite a lengthy one. And it'd be good for people who've never seen all the cinematics and just people who are just curious as to what someone else thinks is the best. But it's actually much harder than I realised, because I don't know what my favourite ones are. I thought it would have been Wrath #1, and then like Battle for Azeroth up there with Vanilla and TBC. But the TBC one isn't actually that good. And the Vanilla one, it's good, but there's not really a lot that goes on. Whereas in some of the other ones, quite a lot goes on, and the cinematics of it are actually really good. But it's like, can you really put that above other ones? So it's going to require some thinking. So after I've done this, I'll maybe have a little think. I think Wrath is going to have to be #1. Even though it's only the Lich King, and he's not doing a lot, it's just ominous. You know about the Lich King, so you know what the crack is, how powerful he is. And it would make for a good movie, it makes you interested. Whereas with some of the other ones, it's almost like, who's that? Like the War Within one I was thinking about, where it's that black woman, a character we've never met before. Like, why do we care about her being on the trailer? It's just alright. Some black woman with one hand. That's good. TBC, the best part about it is it adds Illidan at the end, so it's like, it's got a sort of factor to it, but he doesn't do a lot. He just jumps up in the air. So this is why it requires some thinking. Battle for Azeroth is one of my favourites. I love that one. But people are going to get the wrong end of the stick and think it's about the expansion when it's not. It's purely based on how good the cinematic is. That's it. Nothing to do with how good the expansion was, which I'm going to have to emphasise in the intro that I'll have to do. So these are all my thoughts at work today. But before I started listening to Chamber of Secrets, I didn't listen for that long. I got up to... let me put that on. Harry and Ron had just crashed into the Whomping Willow. Snape had taken him into that room. McGonagall and Dumbledore. She'd given him detention, and that's pretty much it. I got up to that bit. Oh, I need to speak to them.
Greetings. Be careful.
And then yeah, we got on to Empire of the Dawn, my book which I've been listening to for like the past month. I've got an hour and a half left now. Are you not going to help me out, or I just do this on my own try? Hour and a half left. Pretty much everyone's dead. Everyone he cares about, all dead. Don't quite know how it's going to end yet. They just buggered off and left me. I've just put thank you for the help. Idiots. Yeah, 2 ran off and 2 stayed back. I've never even thought of playing a druid in retail. Just doesn't really spring to mind. I thought like characters though where you don't see their armour. I love my melee, but I don't know with druid. Or maybe do one at some point. Are they doing that quest or not? Probably not. Right, we'll teleport out then in, so we can hand in that quest. Oh fuck. If he leaves I won't be able to do it again. Oh you... Can't hand it in, can't teleport back now. I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I seen it was 1 person left. Right, what's this do? Instant move. Strike your target dealing 4,000 and applying 4 special wounds. Sounds naughty. I hand on to you. It's all helping other people, a lot of this stuff. I don't remember that. I want damage stuff. Not that bothered about helping other people. Bit selfish of me, I know, but is what it is, isn't it? Right. Oh, I can put that item on now. Get rid of that. Oh, did I already put it on? I must have done. I'm losing the plot. Can I actually kill these now? I was struggling last time, wasn't I? That and it just wasn't dropping. We need some better gear. Just the difference between what drops now and what I've got is vast. Let's see if we can get a TBC one. If not, we'll just queue for time walking again. But the whole point of coming here was to get some TBC dungeons in us. It's just not happened. Granted, I do like these zones, so not a total loss. Maybe not do any more though of these zones until TBC comes out, because I don't want to spoil it. Like I said in one of the other ones, sort of well, massively different actually. It's a massively different feel between playing it in retail and an anniversary. So I should be alright. But for be on the safe side of things, we won't do any more Outland leveling. I mean, we've got plenty of other places. I do love the OG world. What? When I was in Stranglethorn Vale yesterday, leveling the Warlock, at one point I was just looking over, because I was on the beach looking over at the sea, and because of the time of day it was, the horizon looked stunning. And yeah, that made me want to play it more actually. How beautiful the world looked. I love how they dropped 3 in a row then, whereas last time, awful drop rate. Don't think you get that feeling as much in retail, of the scenery taking your, not taking your breath away, that's a bit over the top, but well, you look and you think that's unbelievable. It just feels different in that anniversary or vanilla. I can't even say why. Army of the Dead, I've got that, but I can't see really a situation where I'll need it. It's a bit over the top, isn't it? Are we going to get a queue? Oh, nice. Just need a tank. We have had that before, though. None came. When I was walking home today, and because I stayed a little bit later, it's pitch black as I was walking back home. I was thinking, there's no wonder people get stuck in a vicious cycle in life. When you finish work, and most of the time you're absolutely knackered, so people just go home and then they just want to chill. But because they're just sitting at home chilling, they can't get out of the rut they're in. So you stay in the same job for years and do the same things for years. And that just gets built into you. Which is a shame, really. Because you use your best working hours at work. Whereas if we didn't have to work for as long, by the time we got home we could still be productive. And actually find stuff in life that we love to do. You just got to make more of a concentrated effort. It's one of the reasons I stopped taking pre-workout, is so I'd have more energy, ironically, at the end of the day, so I'm more likely to do more stuff. Granted, none of that things I'm doing is helping me leave Royal Mail, unless this took off and I could make money from this, but that's very, very rare, the amount of people who actually can make good enough money from YouTube that could quit the job. Because of the content I make, it's unlikely. A World of Warcraft one, who's competing with so many other channels, is going to do it, or a Let's Play, which is obviously theirs. Because you'd have to have loads of people watching you, and why would they watch me? And then obviously the Harry Potter one, for them to all make money. Maybe though, we can dream, can't we? We can dream. What are we meant to be killing? Summoners and Deathforged Guardians. Some people patrol outside, don't they? I already know, by the way, that this isn't going to be the main for midnight. So far, from what we've levelled, I prefer Paladin and Warrior to this. I enjoyed the Warrior. What on earth did I say then? I enjoyed the Warrior a lot more than I thought I was going to. That was good fun, that was. I've not been on a demon hunt for a while. I enjoyed that as well. Not that, like I said, not that I've level 1 for ages, but I have got one at max level. And it ended up becoming my main for quite a lot of this expansion. Actually, I probably mained that more than anything else. Because originally it was going to be Paladin or Death Knight, and then it became just Paladin, and I thought, oh, I'll play this for a bit. I can't even remember why. I did for whatever reason. And I was like, this is good fun. So I just stuck with that. Handy to get out of trouble in terms of the flips and backflips and what have you. Fell rush. All good. But when you get low on health and you're relying on those little orbs popping up, that's a bit difficult. Whereas Paladin, you've got one defensive shield that reduces damage by, is it 20%? It's got a cooldown of about 30 seconds. Then you've got Lay on Hands. Then you've got Bop and Bubble. And then you've got Flash of Light and World of Glory. So that's pretty naughty for someone like me. Stuff like that I enjoy massively. What's that cooldown at? Oh, 1.5. I was just looking at what it's telling me to press compared to what I'm actually pressing. Why not? Finish that. Know what it's time for now, don't we? Iron Brew. Unless Iron Brew want to sponsor me, that'd be decent. I'm still only having one a day though, even if they do. Unless they bring out an Iron Brew juice that you mix with water. Whoops. Put that over there. You come into it. Right. One more summoner after you. Oh no, you're not a summoner. I've seen you, sneaky little devils. Let's summon this for crack. I was looking for the bar where you'd see him casting it. I couldn't see it. All that stuff at the top, look. Don't have a clue what half of that does. I know the one about when you kill someone and Death Strike pops up and it heals you for more. Oh crap. What the fuck? What's that about? Don't know where they came from. I reckon my pets must have gone mental. As if I didn't kill a one summoner there. I think there's some up here. Getting away from that. Right, we'll give that a couple more minutes. If not, we'll just do another time walking one. That was close, that. Right, are you done? On top of here. You could just fire arrows down there. Slag watch. I'll go across and get this. Where is he? I think I might have gone a bit mental here. I think this might be too many. As long as I kill one. Oh no, I'm dead in a sec. No, I might be alright if I keep killing them. I can keep using Death Strike. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Yeah, too many. Oh, too many cooks spoil the broth. Oh, if that had popped then, that would have been annoying. First time we've died for a while. We died in the open? I don't think we have. Still got that. That would have been frustrating if we'd lost that. $655,000. That'll do us, won't it? That'll do us. Tell you what, leave that. Got it. Right, hand that in. That person on the road. Postmaster. I quite like the alliance base here. I prefer most of the alliance bases, if I'm honest. Alliance bases in cities. Can't really think of many hard ones which I prefer. There might be some in Wrath, perhaps. Can't think of what, but there might be. Whereas that's not the case for most of it. Like, that's the alliance one. That's so much better than our little hut. Pick a talent. Let me sit down a sec. Right. Don't know what I want. Not really come across many undead creatures that's worth my time for that. No. It's nothing I'm not asked about having. That'll do. I know there's better stuff there, but I'm just not bothered. Right, have you got the little key I want? Look how long it takes me to kill him compared to like what it normally does. Now that we're at the top end of the bracket and I've still got crap like that on. Some of it's alright. That's going to be dreadful. I need to get a new weapon. As soon as possible. Hopefully one of these drops one. That'd be nice. I wonder if anyone sells any green ones back in the town. I might. Every now and again you do come across vendors who sell you stuff. It's actually usable, aren't they? Obviously vendors sell you stuff. Do this first. What's that one? Silent classic rep gains. We've got it. Getting rep up. That could sometimes be a frustrating little task. Good in Wrath though, when you just put on the tabard and then went in dungeons and got it up that way. Thought that was the best way of doing things. If you could do quests like dailies and that, it's a good combination. Even if you could just slap it on in PvP as well, actually. So if you got it when you killed someone, wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? Or rather, let's see. Yeah, right, let's go to this town and see if they actually have a weapons vendor anywhere. I'm not buying one off the auction house. I bet you if we did manage to find one, straight away when I go to a dungeon. Oh, here we go, weaponsmith. Checking the pace. I never see the point in stuff like this. Like, why sell weapons like this that are that bad? There's just no point in them. At least make them of a decent standard. Blacksmith trainer. What are you? Right, so you're absolutely of no use to me. Brilliant. Bit bizarre, isn't it, in the middle of this massive war going on against the Burning Legions, and we've got a couple of Christmas trees and some decorations up. And it's good that they can Still celebrate Christmas, I suppose, but you'd have thought they'd have different priorities, wouldn't you, really? I don't normally like Zophorite, but the fact that we've got quests to hand in there means I don't mind if we get it again. We need these feathers, don't we? That we do, sir. That we do. Brilliant. Oh, it's gone. Oh, bloody hell. Take some damage now, don't I? This is what scaling does to you. I can't remember whether it was this character or the last one where at one point we were actually doing alright for gear. We seem to be quite well balanced, keep dropping often. So the scaling didn't matter too much. Obviously it's an issue now. Even worse when we get to 70, if we don't get some gear soon. Check the mic's not doing that mental thing again, so then when I check back the tape after what am I about tape? Recording, it's all. That sounded more like a duck, to be fair. Looking forward to getting some food as well. Had a sausage sandwich before work this morning. I thought I'll just get my food for like work for the day on the morning side. I had sausage sandwich, then I got a large ham sandwich with coleslaw, lettuce and tomato. That's all I had at work. That did us. Unless you count a couple of sneaky little pieces of Cadbury's from my grand's house. We won't count that. Other than that, nothing else. If I eat before I do this, I end up feeling a bit lethargic, so that's why I tend to just hop straight on. After shower, of course. That's pretty. Did I get that? Yeah. I said that was pretty quick. I managed to beat him to it. What on earth am I doing? Making out like this is some sort of raid boss here. Go hand this in because the next dungeon we do will get us to 70, so we won't get much XP from these if we don't do them now, I think. It says to 71 though, so it should still be alright. We'll play on the safe side. I'm looking at ones that I actually like the idea of doing. That can't be bothered with going in there. Isn't that called like Gul'dan's Hand or something? This place. Guess we won't know. He looks like he could be a bit naughty. Yeah. I like that sort of look for warlocks. Suits them. He's gone for a proper transmog. Where are they? Where the hell are they? Alright. Is he jumping down? What's he doing? Follow him. Shit. Where's my pet? Dismiss. In case he's done something mental and just brings half the dungeon with us. He can come back out now. I guess we're skipping most of this then. We seem to have jumped to the bottom where you normally go through there and are working our way back to open the door. So I don't know whether you just have to kill it or did you have to kill other things. Not sure. I don't think I've ever actually done Diamol as a vanilla dungeon. I must have done, but I don't like it, so I normally just avoid it. Can't remember. Obviously I've done it in like the TBC and the Wrath and things. Well, the ones that had Dungeon Finder. But just to actually travel to it myself and walk and go in it, I honestly could not even say if I've ever done it. We've done this such a convoluted way. Who's the tank? Naughty man there. Whoops. Well, he's fucked, isn't he? How's he going to get out from this room? He's going to forever have to stay in here. Because the doors are all that size. That was silly of him. Didn't think that one through, did he? Ooh, weapon there. No, maybe not. I just saw the phrase quick blade. And presumed it was a blade. Which I think I'm right in assuming that would have been the case. Right, is it just this one we need to kill and then will that open? I'm not, I wonder. If it is, then it's fair enough coming this way to go back, but if it's not, I don't know why we didn't just go the normal way of doing the dungeon. No. I don't know who we're meant to be following here. Looks like we're following the Warlock. Sorry about it. That drink. You can tell I haven't really changed gear, the fact that my transmog's still the same. Gear does he have then? Sort of alright, nothing flash I don't think. Better than my main character, but that's not difficult. Get an eye on them there. I think they'd see that, wouldn't you? We're a couple of yards away and they just see it and just think, oh well, we're not going to do it unless they're a couple of yards closer to us. A new ring? Bloody hell, that's some difference. 606 compared to 14. You can see why I was struggling with mobs, can't you? Yeah, because you're shit. What's that? Legion of Souls? Never seen that one before. I'll just click it. Or is that shield that you used to get in? Summon a Legion of Clawing Swords. This is you doing. Oh, right. That's the one you got from Maldraxxus in Shadowlands. I think that's that. I've just not really properly read it. I thought it was called something else. Us. Open up. See ya. I have done as promised, the way is clear. I now return to whence I came. It's not really a word you hear in normal conversation, is it? Whence? Unless you read Old English. A lot of the times people just skip this and just jump over there, even if you're mid-attacking it. And someone will be attacking and other ones will just bugger off, so see you then. Dismiss. Are we attacking or what's crack here? Oh, might as well just walk down. It's taken more time to stand here and kill these. Where's he put the other one? Yeah, there's that movement. Have we actually done any of the quests from here? I'm not. I'll try and teleport to the start after I've done this, as long as these lot stay. But we won't have done many of them because we've not done the whole dungeon. Oh no. Find OX, a new adventure awaits. Right, let's quickly return to Ogrimmar. I'm not doing that, but we'll... Right, teleport out and in. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Yes. 814. Right, well that's not worth it. No thank you boys, that'll do.
The future of Azeroth needs you to protect it, hero.
I don't know what's going on then. Right, let me sit down a sec. Time walking campaign ends in 50 seconds. I need to get a picture here before for my thumbnail. Crap. Right, where should we get one? Up here maybe. Right, you go where? I don't know what I want. Don't really like that if I'm honest. Right, that's something like that I'll have to do, but even then my transmog's not how I would have liked it. Take care of yourself out there, thank you. Back we go. No choice in the matter. I might have wanted to stay there for some reason, but no. Not allowed. Choose your hero talents. Right, which ones are passive ones? What does that do? Your Desicot epidemic with 20 minutes to make your next clawing shadow become vampiric strike. It's interesting. What about these? Raise ally revives players. I'm not bothered about that. There's advance. Icebound fortune reduce all damage. I know I'm gonna have to get most of them anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? And one for one of these ones. Don't really care for this. That. Not bothered. I won't be playing this character at 80 anyway. Ah.
I have all the time in the Isles. You have a bright
That was
future.
handy.
I
I didn't even know it to come here.
again.
Blackrock Depths. Recover the time what in Blackrock Depths. I won't be to queue for that as this level, will I? I didn't even know there was a Blackrock Depths raid going on. 681.
I knew you would
Not
like
really
my
that good.
wares. This is your
Let me browse your
time.
goods. Oh, you might have some stuff for us. What have they got? That's alright, but the rest crap. I was more thinking gear, to be honest. Mohawk grenade. Not that impressed by any of this stuff. 293. Right, I'll have some of this though. Right, boots. Wrist. Finger. Can I have 2 of those? Buy one equipped. Doesn't say unique, does it? We'll get 2 of those. Head. Chest. Oh, nice. Pendulum of Doom. You only have a chance to inflict that. Why is that so much better? I quite like the idea of what that says though. 392, 1909. Is it because it's got haste? I'm just going to go with that. I don't care what that says. I do what I want. Right, let's equip some of this stuff then. Head. Slap you on. Chest. 2 new rings. That. Cloak. Weapon. And that's it, isn't it? Right, that can be deleted. We'll need a new transmog though, I reckon, to go with it. Where is she? We go with one of the old blue ones, but the thing is, it doesn't suit Unholy. You always think of green, don't you, like that? But I don't like that one. The one that you're wearing was good, but this one, nah. Don't really like any of the other ones so much. That, I just think it makes him look like a bit like a dwarf. Not that there's an issue with that, but see if we've got anything good green, any massive green weapons we could use. There's that, but we've just used one that looked like that. What about if we can't find a big 200 green axe, we'll maybe use that. That's a bit mental. I like that one. The feather blue one. What else? Pole arm. We got that, but that doesn't go out. I want to find something that goes with that. I just can't seem to... I don't have anything that's that good. Let's slap this on. Let's have a look at this. I wonder if it looked better on somebody else. I like that weapon and everything, but would it suit a different model better? Because it's not a bad transmog.
Honor the past.
Meet you there.
The future.
No. How do we even get to thingy? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, we can just use a portal, can't we? Don't have to do a quest. I think we can just go through here. That's our home. Oribus, no. Valdraken, Dornigal. Weapon's massive, isn't it? Oh, it's still sore better than it was though, at least. But not definitely not 100%. Every now and again I'll touch something and I'm like, there we go. Ah, I know. We need different mount, don't we? I've got a big green bird thing I can use. What was it called? I've got everything clicked there. Yeah. I can't remember. Don't even know what it was from either. I seem to know a lot, do I? There she is. Slap that on. See how this goes. I can't even see it. It's alright. Nothing flashed, to be fair, is it? Alright, we'll leave this here for today. And then the next one, we'll get to 80 on this bad boy. What have we got there? Climbing. That's a naughty little trinket. I think that's decent. There are a lot of these are actually gear. We could do with gear, couldn't we? Right, that shall do. I'll no doubt be back to this tomorrow. I'll finish this, get some food, and then get to working on some videos, won't I? Ta-ta.